Okay, the diagram shows part of the graph of the quadratic function f(x) equals to a x minus h, x minus k, where h is smaller than k. Okay, h is smaller than k. Point P is the minimum point of the graph of the quadratic function. So A, calculate the value of h, k and a. So based on the, so what you have to understand here, inside the graph here, inside the bracket here, are the roots. So based on this, okay, based on the coordinate of 1 and 5, I could write fx is equal to a. I do not know the value of a, but based on the root is 1 and 5, you write x minus 1, x minus 5. Do you still remember? If you get the same thing, if you get the root from calculator, 1 and 5, so inside the bracket will be x minus 1, x minus 5. Okay, so then we compare to the given. So we say from there, h is equals to 1. Because negative h is equal to negative 1, so h equals to 1. That is for A1, for A2, k equals to 5. You can say negative k equals negative 5, so k equals 5. But then in order to know A, the third one, to find the value of A, you have to replace a coordinate that is on the curve but not the value of the roots, because we already have the roots here. So what you have to write is you have to use this coordinate. The coordinate is 0, 15. So 0 is x, fx is 15. Okay, so fx you replace with 15 equals to a, and then this one will be x replaced with 0. 0 minus 1 and 0 minus 5. Okay, and solve this. So in the bracket will be negative 1 and negative 5. So you could multiply negative 1 times negative 5 will be 5. So here it will be 5a. Because multiply, then multiply by a. In order to find a, I move that. So I get a is 3 because 15 divided by 5. Then determine if the equation of axis of symmetry. So B, how to find axis of symmetry? Axis of symmetry is also the x for the x for here, the coordinate here. Okay, the x is constant, right? Do you still remember? This constant, the x is all the time as. So when the x is at the x-axis, it is the middle between the two roots. The middle, the midpoint. So in order to know x for the coordinate of the minimum, find the middle of 1 and 5. The midpoint. So 1 plus 5 divided by 2, it will be 6 divided by 2 will be 3. So therefore, coordinate of P will be 3 and something. We do not know that yet. So in order to know what is the y or the maximum or the minimum value, you should replace everything here. Okay, everything mean a, h and k. Then you replace x as 3. So I will rewrite fx. So fx is equals to a is 3, then x minus 1, x minus 5. Then you can replace, you just want to replace fx as fx, also no problem. Okay, you want to write down as y, also no problem. Okay, So you just want me use to remain as fx, or want to change to y?
Fx.
Okay, fx, okay. So 3, then replace x as 3. So 3 minus 1 and 3 minus 5. So 3, 2 and negative 2. So 3 times 2 times negative 2, it will be negative 12. So therefore, coordinate of P will be 3, negative 12. And state the coordinate. Oh, so actually for B, this is the answer. X equals 3. So you have to, therefore I will write X equals 3. And this is actually the answer for question C. P, the X is 3, then the Y is negative 12. Is there anything you want me to clarify further? Okay, take note of that. Okay, question 11. The length of a rectangle is x plus 1 centimeter and its width is 5 centimeter less than its length. So let's draw a rectangle. Okay, so the length is x plus 1 centimeter. And its width is 5 centimeter less, so it means x plus 1 minus 5 centimeter. And we should simplify that, is x minus 4 centimeter. Okay? A, express the area in terms of x. So for area, because a rectangle will be length times width. Length is x plus 1, the width is x minus 4. So we say x plus 1, or area A is equals to x plus 1 times x minus 4. Maybe we just expand the bracket. So x times x, x squared, x times negative 4, negative 4x, x1 times x will be 1x, then 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. We can simplify x squared minus 3x minus 4. That is the answer for A. It express the area of the rectangle in terms of x. And B, the area of the rectangle is 24 centimeters squared. Calculate the length and the width of the rectangle. The area is 24, so just replace A as 24. So we can say x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 24. And how to solve quadratic equation? Make it into general form. So it becomes x squared minus 3x minus 4 minus 24 equals to 0. And you can simplify that to minus 28 equal to 0. Most probably you could factorize it. Then you can write what is the value of x. But in this case, you have to understand the value of x is not yet the answer to the question. Okay, so in this case, go to the function, quadratic function. So A is 1, B is negative 3, and C is negative 28. So the first value of x is 7, the other is negative 4. 7 and negative 4, but this one is rejected. Okay, because it's not possible that x will be, let's say x is negative 4, negative 4, negative 4 will be negative 8. There is no such thing as length in negative territory. So x minus 7 here and x plus 4. Alright? So the value of x is acceptable value of x, it will be 7. So in order to know length, you just replace length is x plus 1, which 7 plus 1 will be 8 centimeter, and the width is x minus 4, that is 7 minus 4, which is 3 centimeter. So 8 times 3 will be 24. Area is given as 24. Okay, the last question for today. Number 12. Diagram 1 shows an isosceles triangle with a base of 4y centimeter and a height of y plus 5 centimeter. Diagram 2 shows a square with sides of y centimeter. The area of the triangle is more than the area of the square by 39 centimeters square. Calculate the difference in parameter between both shapes. Okay, so we have to work on the info given, that is the area of triangle is more than the area of the square by 39. So we have to calculate the area for triangle is 1 over 2 times base times height times 4y and times y plus 5. So if we simplify, you get 2y and y plus 5. Whether you expand or not, that is not important. And then area for this diagram will be, because this is a square, will be y times y, which is y squared. And given that the area of the triangle is more than the area of the square by 39, so we minus area of triangle minus area of square, that is 2y times y plus 5 minus y square equals to 39. From here, we can calculate the value of y. So we expand the bracket, 2y squared plus 10y minus y squared minus 39 equal to 0. And simplify that. Simplify. So I'll just write down here. So we have 2y squared minus 1y squared will be 1y squared, and plus 10y minus 39 equals to 0. Okay, I think you can still read that, right? So, okay, so then we try to find the value of y using factorization. So A would be 1, B is 10, C is negative 39. So the first value of y is 3, the other one is negative 13. Again, this is rejected. And so it should be y minus 3 and y plus 30. So in order to answer the question, calculate the difference in parameter. Alright, so we have to find the length and the width. Okay, we replace y as 3, so we get instead of 4y, we have 12 centimeter, and this height will be 3 plus 5 will be 8 centimeter. And for this one, it will be 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, 3 centimeter, and 3 centimeter. But for this, in order to calculate parameter, you need to calculate the length here and here. You already know that it's 12 here. So, in order to use Pythagoras theorem, you need to divide it into two parts, okay, which is angle is 90 degrees here, and the 12 we will divide it into two equal parts. It will be 6 centimeter and here will be 8 centimeter, and you will get to know the hypotenuse. In order to calculate hypotenuse, it will be 8 square plus 6 square and square root. Okay, this is a Pythagoras theorem in coordinate form. So 8 square 64, 6 square will be 36. So 64 plus 36 will be 100. So the square root of 100 will be 10. Alright, so here will be 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter. So the perimeter is 10 plus 10 plus 12 will be 32 centimeter. And the perimeter for the second shape will be 3 times 4, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, or 3 times 4 will be 12 centimeter. So the difference is 32 minus 12, which is 20 centimeter.